It's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands, and no one's there for you, and it's just like when you're a man, especially a black man. They're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong, but it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur. You can call me KB. Welcome back to another video, man. We got Tia Mowry and we got her ex-husband, right? The guy, man, who is every woman's dream, right? Let's just be honest here, man. The guy's successful. The guy has money. The guy's an actor, right? And he is one of your brothers, man, that look like he can pull some women, right? It look like he can pull any woman that he wants. We got these two in the news again, right? Now, luckily, this time it's not about Tia Mowry. It's about Cory Hardrict, because this time he responded, right? And thanks to O'Shea Duke Jackson, because he pretty much broke the story for me, right? So I was like, hey, shoot, let's go ahead and let's look at this video. And of course, as you can see, the brother was obviously going through it, right? The brother was obviously going through it. And the fact that this man was humble throughout the whole situation, and as brother O'Shea Duke Jackson said, right? You never hear, when it comes down to these celebrities, you never hear the male celebrities ever talk out about their situation. They never tell their side of the story. They are always quiet. But yet here are the women, right, jumping on the internet, always talking. I mean, just saying any and everything. Prime example, right? Of course, you got the video with Tia Mowry talking about she graduated from her marriage. How do you graduate from marriage? So what you're essentially saying is, hey, well, you know what? At a certain point in time in my life, after I done sat over here and had a family with this man and yada yada yada, it was time for me to go ahead and move on, right? I didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. I didn't want to be in a marriage anymore, right? Even though there's nothing wrong with a man, right? Now, of course, a lot of you women are going to say there's nothing wrong with a man that you can't see, right? You can't see any issues. A lot of us can't see any issues because we're on the outside, right? We're on the outside looking in. But see, that's the type of disingenuous behavior a lot of women use today, right? That's the disingenuous behavior a lot of people use in general when they know something is wrong, right? You can see it clear as day with all of the evidence that you may have, right? They can see it clear as day, but they will always use the plausible deniability. Well, you don't know that's true. Well, how would you know? Were you there? No, I wasn't there, right? But once again, we can always go off of what the person presented to us. So once again, Tia Mowry is jumping on the internet, sending shots to her husband, right? Her husband hasn't said anything to her or about her other than he wants his family back. He said that on his live. He wanted his family back. But guess what? What did she do? She jumped on the internet, bash this man, liking certain posts, man, that's taking shot at this man. She takes shots at this man. And once again, women will still come up with ways to demonize him. Women will still come up with ways to say, hey, we really don't know the true story, right? Anytime women say that, right, when there's all the proof suggesting that whoever they're defending is in the wrong, when women say, we really don't know, they're essentially, once again, taking up for the person, man, who is essentially in the wrong. Because why does that have to come out your mouth? What purpose does that bring? Like, we don't know. Well, what we do know is what is put out there. This man has never said anything, but here she is saying something. Here she is taking shots at him. But of course, once again, as O'Shea Jackson said, as we already know, a lot of men bottle that stuff up and keep it inside, right? They don't ever say anything. But here, this brother is saying, here is what I went through. Let's go ahead and look at the video.
It's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands. No one's there for you, and it's just like when you're a man, especially a black man. They're like, oh, he's tough, he's strong, but it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night. Nobody see that. Yeah. Nobody see that. Yeah. You live 5 minutes away from your babies. You know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm stronger than I thought I was. Yes. I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like I'm here and I'm still gone.
And it takes a man to say that, right? It takes a man to be able to say, man, listen, here's all the stuff that I've been through. Mind y'all, this I believe this thing been going on for about a year and some change, almost 2 years, right? So this man sat here, out of all of the shots that woman has sent, even out of all the times he said, hey man, look, I just want my family back. He never said anything, and he was crying himself to sleep. He was crying himself to sleep. And I believe that 100%, because once again, he looks like a family man. He carries that aura of a family man. And let's not forget, this was about a year. I want to say they made this post a year or two ago, right before they ended the marriage. He said, man, he doesn't believe in gender roles. He said that he did not believe in gender roles. If I could bring the post up, here it is. He said he does not believe in gender roles. But here is the outcome. Right, here's the outcome. So guys, even the men who sit up here and say, man, look, I'm gonna take the idea and the ideology of my wife, right, and I'm gonna apply it to our relationship. Even when you're doing what she wants you to do, you still cannot satisfy her. And he was the one who came up on here and said some blue pill stuff, as in, well, I don't believe in gender roles, yada yada yada. And once again, here we are, right, where we are now seeing this dude cried himself asleep plenty of times. You see his wife taking shots at him every single time. Every chance that she could get, she's taking shots at him. But yet, once again, he was the same one who sat here and said he didn't believe in gender roles. And you just have to question yourself, right? You just have to question why, right? How did it get this bad? But once again, this is another brother who just had the short end of the stick, did everything he was supposed to do, took care of his family. He freaking did everything the right way. You picked a ungrateful, selfish, entitled woman to be your wife. Y'all know what makes it even funnier is the fact that she played this character, right? I'm pretty sure y'all remember the game that used to come on BET. She played Melody or Melanie, whatever her freaking name is, right? They call it Med School. And I believe she cheated on her boyfriend, right? Who was an NFL player, right? Now, was he the best? No, he wasn't, but he was working his way up there. And she cheated on this man. She did a lot of things to this man, and he was a good man. So she literally took that character and said, you know what? I'm gonna actually manifest it, and I'm gonna be that person. And now look at it today. Once again, jumping on the internet saying, hey, well, you know what? The dating market today is this. Listen, you will not have to worry about a dating market had you sat here and said, you know what, let me go ahead and put this, whatever ideology that I have, let me put this aside and let me focus on my family. But she couldn't do that. So look, I mean, hey, y'all let me know down below, man. How do y'all feel about this, man? Do y'all think this brother dodged a bullet? Because I think he did. I really think he did. Do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, leave me a subscribe.